Hello, crafty friends. It has been a long time since I've been on here and shared a video with you. But I wanted to come on here and share with you an outgoing swap that I participated in. And the swap is hosted by Maria. She is pretty crafty on Instagram and on YouTube. And the name of the swap is Cherry Sweet Swap. And the requirements are one ATC card, one trinket box with a minimum of 5 charms, 2 bag toppers, 3 rosettes, 4 die cuts, and she wanted it packaged in a loaded envelope. And the theme was cherry or bows, or you can incorporate both of them together. So I went ahead and participated in it, thinking that I had a lot of cherries in my stash because the heavens knows I have so much crafty stuff. Well, I picked the wrong fruit because it's strawberries that I found in my stash. I have a lot of strawberry stuff. So I knew I had this paper from DCWV, Die Cut with a View, that I had bought a long time ago, maybe like 20 years ago, at Michael's, and it's called Nana's Nursery or something like that, and it has fruit. It has cherries, strawberries, I don't know, some other cute coloring of this type of pink and mint theme. It's like a nursery rhyme, or I mean a nursery for girls. But I remembered I had cherries, so I thought maybe I would find the paper and go with that. Well, the only thing is I only had one 12 by 12 paper sheet, and I'm like, that's not gonna help me, and that's not gonna carry me to the whole swap. So what I did was I scanned the 12 by 12 that I had, and I went ahead and printed out what I needed in different you know cardstock, like a thicker or thinner, whatever I had on hand. So I went ahead and did that. So this is what I started out with, making her a card using that cherry theme paper. And I added some glitter pen to all the cherries on here, added some diamond dots, and then I die cut the word hello. I used some gold cardstock and then some incorporating paper from that paper pad to add on here to the word hello. And then I just added a mint colored scalloped paper, and then another coordinating paper from that paper pad on here on top. And then I just added a gold border on the bottom. So this is the card I'm going to be sending out. I have not filled it out yet, but I will do so before I send it out. And here is the trinket box that she requested. I had this box already filled up with a bunch of yummy goodies in here. The only thing is it was decorated in a different theme from the Frank Garcia's, I don't know, I can't remember, Carousel or something like that. Not Maggie Holmes, it was Frank Garcia's. So I had to take that off, and then I created this, Aiden. Okay, never mind. Anyways, I created this theme, this like cherries and the bows on Canva, and I just went ahead and printed it out and added this on the trinket box. This trim I already had around the box, so I didn't remove that. I just left it on there, and then I just added some pink cabochon bows that I had in my stash. I added some diamond dots around. I had this rosette in my stash as well, and this white like a netting from Dollar Tree. It's like a ribbon, spool of ribbon, like a netting. I added that, and then I added this pearl heart cabochon. And this cherry die cut is from my Cricut design. I went ahead and cut that out, and then I just added some like stickles. I don't know if it's what is that one called? I know it's different because stickles is glitter, and this is by Ranger. Oh, liquid pearls. Remember using all that? That was the rage. Everybody was stocking up on that. So anyways, I used that, and then I just outlined the cherries with some chalk, a chalk pen I had. And then I just added these little cherries in here because this was already filled with all kinds of, oops, sorry. This was already filled up with a bunch of goodies in here. So I just went ahead and added some of these cherry charms that I had purchased. I thought they were going to be larger, but, you know, someone doesn't know how to read and understand millimeters. So that's what they give you, is like 10 millimeters. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to figure that out? So anyways, I bought those. They were small, but I did what I could with them. And then some other little fun things in here. So I'm sure she can use them. And she'll have fun with them. So that is my trinket box. And then she requested a loaded envelope. So what I did, I'm going to take everything out. What I did was I used a 12 by 12 acetate paper from Cricut that I have on hand, and I just went ahead and folded it up. I creased it to make it like a little thicker, so it doesn't like everything pop out. Everything can just slide in there comfortably. And that's what I did. And then I just decorated the top with some of this mint trim that I used to sew and sell back in the day. And then I just added some black trim on top of it. And here I added this on the bottom as well, as you can see. And then I made this humongous rosette. I punched out the scallop circle, added the word sweet, and I punched out my little cherry here. And then I just added a cherry. I punched it out twice, one in black, one in red, and then I just added that as the top, so it could coordinate with the mint and the black, and you know, the colors of choice that I did here with a swap. And then I just added this little dangle here. I punched a hole, and then I added one of these little, I don't even know what these are called, this little circle-y thingy. And then I just added that. So I made the loaded envelope in that clear acetate. I love clear. I don't know why. It's just something I love about clear. I have clear bags. I have like a clear backpack. I have a clear bag. I have a clear Hello Kitty bag. I have clear little bags that go into a clear bag. So I don't know. I just love clear. So something about it. I don't know. I like it. So I got her one. I found one of these cherry stamps. So I got this from Hobby Lobby, I think. Yeah, Hobby Lobby. And then I just made a cute little bag topper here. I added a heart, a gingham heart capuchon on the top. I made her another little dangle. It's very cute. It's very simple, but cute and girly, like dainty. I would call it dainty. It's so dainty. So anyways, I added a little hook and a bow, and then some other matching colors to the dangle. I thought it was cute, sweet. So I added that, and then she requesting an ATC card. I went ahead and used the cherry paper as the background. Just cut the scallops, like a scallop cut here, and then had this red poke through the word sweet. And then I added some like a tool with mint, or I mean not mint, oh my gosh, it's a mint tool, but with like silver dots on here. And then I added the cherry, and then the cabochon bow that I added on there. And then I used stickles at the corner here to decorate it. And then she asked for 4 die cuts. So these are the die cuts. I used a cupcake theme. I added some diamond dots on here. I punched out the circle and the circle scallop. I added some diamond, what is this called? Diamond something, dust. Diamond dust. And then I die cut the cherry I have, a small little cherry. And then I just added some glitter pen to the cherry. And then I love the way I decorated this. You know, the gold cardstock, doily, the mini pink cabochon, and then I added a circle a circle. I added the word hello, and kind of ripped it right here, so don't look at there. That messed up there. Kind of got mad because I ripped it by accident. I added too much glue. That's what was the problem. It got all wet and it fell apart. And then I added some little gems here and then some flowers. So those are the 4 there. And then my friend Heather, hello Heather if you're watching, she sent me these little bags, and I thought I would share with Maria. This is perfect for the theme because it's bows. And I had some extra bag toppers that I made because I couldn't decide which ones to make. So I made these 2, and I'm like, should I make her these or should I make her these? So I made these, and then I made these. I had made 2 of these. I was like, okay, I'm just going to give them to her because, you know, I made them. Why not send them to her? So I just went ahead and I scaled down the cherries that I got from the Cricut design space, and then some little pearl cabochons, the word sweet, and then this oval shape that I die cut out here. I embossed this mint colored cardstock, and then I added it onto the cherry paper. And this one I die cut 2 circles. Why are you opening it? You know, this one with a scalloped, and then this one just a regular circle, folded it in half, and then I added the word hello and some more of these pearl cabochons. So I just gonna add them into the little bag. This was so funny that Heather sent me some goodies. I have to share that video too. I have that video, but I just haven't been able to share it. So anyways, she sent me some fun goodies, and she sent this bag, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so perfect for the swap that's coming up. That was really wild that she shared that with me. And then I made these bag toppers, and instead of taking it out, I'll show you. I have an extra one sticking out right here. This is a bow bag topper die, and I just went ahead and used a pink cardstock, and then I just what is that word? Ay. Como se dice? You know, I can't remember the terminology of that, but you know what I mean. But anyways, I did that all around the bag topper. I added some pearl cabochons, some little mini pearl cabochons, punched out the word sweet and cherry, and yeah, so I made those. I made 3 of those here and packaged that up. I found this cute color, or this iridescent, I should say, iridescent bag, and I went ahead and used that, and then I added one of those bag toppers with some black ribbon on poking out here on the edges here. And then this was just a little alphabet stickers I had found in when I was out shopping, and I just went ahead and added some a bag topper on here with a cherry sticker from my stash, the word sweet, and then here's a paper that I created on Canva, and I just glued it onto a red cardstock. So I did that. That's all gonna go in the bag, or I mean, I should say the loaded. Let me move this out of the way because what I gotta share is. Oh, I have two more things to share. And then the rosettes. She asked for 4. Was it 4 rosettes? Yeah, no, 3. But I made extra because I'm extra. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, I made this little bag out of the Cricut die cut or Cricut design, and I just made it a larger scale. But this is how it came out, like this small. And I wanted it a little larger. But isn't that cute? I love it. I love this little bag. So I use the 12 by 12 acetate that I have in my stash. And I just scaled it a little larger. And I decorated it with a flower from my stash, this mint ribbon. It looks blue, but it's, I don't know, to me it looks a little minty, but I don't know, compared to this, I guess this isn't blue, but nonetheless, it looks pretty. I think it looks cute. So anyways, I made 6 of these rosettes, 3 of each color. Oh no, it got bent. I'm gonna have to iron that or something. And yes, I would iron it just to iron it down, because that's just the way I am. I'm so, I'm just over the top with perfection. Okay. I made 2 different color rosettes. Mint one with some mint tulle, and I punched out the circle and the scallops, and I added the cherry and the word hello and some of these little diamond dots. And then I did it in a red color. So I made 3 of each, and then I added it in this little basket. So cute. I love it. And then in the basket, or I mean, I'm going to wrap the basket in this cellophane bag, but I just wanted to share that I also did this for the bag topper, for the bag. And then I just added some diamond dots, so white diamond dots, and these are like a lime color to outline the leaves. And then I made her, she requested also like a something purchased from the store. So I found her this cute mug at Home Sense. I'm trying to say Home Goods, but Sense. Okay, well anyways, Home Sense. I found this cute little cherry mug. Isn't that cute? I'm trying to like this cute little mug, and then I placed it on one of these pink plates that I got from Dollar Tree. Oh gosh, I have to hurry up. My grandkids just got home and they're gonna make a noise. Okay. I just added some black tulle, some black ribbon. I glued it ever so lightly so she could take them off and she could reuse them. And I just added some flowers, some little pearl cabochons. I added some tea because she wasn't feeling well. So I'm going to send her some, what is this? Lemon echinacea tea. I die cut this gold spoon, so cute. I thought it would match perfect with the mug and the tea. I added some little goodies here, and then I made this cute little thing here with a straw I cut with a mint, oh my gosh, it's gonna make noise, mint ribbon and a pink cabochon, and then I just die cut the word tea time, and I added that on there. And I'm just gonna have to find a box big enough to be able to fit that in there. So I don't know how I'm going to figure that out, but I do. And yeah, that is it. That's all that I created for her. Plus, I'm going to send her out some little things that I have in my stash because, it's a good opportunity to be able to share some of my stuff with her. So that is what I'm going to be setting. So I thank you all so much for stopping by and watching my video, and hopefully I will be able to return back. I'm going to be crafting here and there, and obviously I will be sharing what I'm going to be receiving in my swap. And my grandson just keeps looking at me. He keeps on coming over here and he's looking at me. Say hi.
Hi.
That's my grandson, Liam. Okay. Well, anyways, I will see you later, ladies, and hopefully I will see you soon. Take care. God bless. Bye.